What's up friends, Chook here, and welcome to my guide on how to Hecarim 101. Alright, let's grab our stuff. And fucking Teemo, yes. We have a Teemo and a Soraka on the other team, which is not the best. Fucking Soraka. Now, let's just adjust this correctly. And this one. There we go. Alright, so, Hecarim. Hecarim was my main champion back in Season 5, Hecarim jungle. People play him top as well, but I much prefer him in the jungle. The reason being, your devastating charge, which is your E, allows you to run super fast, and even if they have a ward, say here, and you're ganking bot lane, if you start charging from here, by the time you get to their ward, they're like, oh fuck, Hecarim's coming, and you're going too fast already. Kind of like the same thing with Rammus, right? You go so fast that there's nothing they can really do about it. So that's why I like Hecarim in the jungle more. So we're going to start off with our Q. This is a pretty spammable ability. You see there it's 4-second cooldown, and when you hit things with it, the cooldown goes down by 1 second each time, stacking twice, so it gets to a 2-second cooldown eventually. And what you want to do is you want to get it to, for 2 seconds, as you can see it is there. You've got 2 stacks of it, and you want to get your 2 stacks. Damn it. So it's still on 2 stacks, but so you get to the next camp on 2 stacks, so that you don't lose your stacks, basically. If that made any sense. You want to keep the 2 stacks from camp to camp if you can, so that you don't have to keep redoing it and losing time. Now, in doing that, trying to figure that out and talking and everything else, I didn't do that super efficiently, but basically that's what you want to do. Now, I'm a bit lower than I normally am, and as you can see, Hecarim does clear the jungle very quickly. But now I will kill the Scuttle Crab and use my W on him. Get your W at level 2 as well. I forgot to mention that, which will heal you up. So I'll hover over the tooltip there. You can basically read it, but what it means is anything inside that circle will take magic damage while this is active, and percentage of the damage done inside that circle will heal you. There is a cap on monsters or minions or whatever, so you can't just heal back to full. But it's a pretty significant heal, and it's really good for maintaining your HP. As you can see here, I'm healing up while attacking these guys, so I'm not taking that much damage. And because this Q is spammable and it's AoE, you just destroy jungle camps. And at level 3, we'll take our charge. Now, you do the more damage with this, the longer you run with it. So I'll read it there. Hecarim gains movement speed and can move through units for 4 seconds. His next thing knocks back targets and does damage depending on how far you travel. So what you can do, if you need a quick heal or a bigger heal, like I said, there is a cap on monsters. You can use your W and then smite, because that does count as damage, and that will give you a big heal, or a bigger heal than just normal auto attacking. If you need a heal right off straight away. Now there is this Aurelian Soul here, which I don't know if this Lux is going to be able to. Okay, got the first blood. That was good. Now he's got that other Scuttle Crab. Like I always say in my other guides, I always like to go and check on that other Scuttle Crab. I usually do it before getting the chickens, but this time I just chose to get the chickens because I was chatting, and doing commentary as well as playing can sometimes cause me to do things that I don't normally do because I'm so focused on talking and thinking about what I'm doing. I'm going to try something sneaky here and try and kill this Teemo, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it because he's got too many minions, and if he blinds me, I'm kind of dead. However, I can heal off these minions. I'm going to get him close to the turret. There we go. Just so if he did attack me, the turret would hit him. And that worked out perfectly. Okay, let's smite this. And take this down and then we'll go back. Alright, so we have quite a bit of gold. We got 2 kills under our belt. And a bit of farm as well. So we'll go back. We'll pick up our Stalker's Blade. In my opinion, you don't pick anything else up on Hecarim apart from Stalker's Blade. And I will tell you the reason for that right now. I'm just going to get 2 pots, actually. So the reason for Stalker's Blade, and I wouldn't pick anything else, is because of Hecarim's passive. And you may as well use your E to come out of the base, just to get yourself back to the jungle a little bit quicker. The passive here, Hecarim gains attack damage equal to 17.5% of his movement speed. So the more movement speed you have, the more damage you do. Stalker's Blade not only slows them down, but speeds you up. You can see here, Smite can be cast on enemy champions, reducing drew damage, reducing and stealing 20% of their movement speed. So you're slowing them down, you're speeding yourself up. Speeding yourself up makes you do more damage. In general, it's just it's the best smite for Hecarim by a long way, in my opinion. I'm sure you could get the okay, we're gonna come in here and we're gonna ult, and I kind of missed that a little bit, which wasn't the best, it's gotta be said. I completely missed that. I should have ulted in the bush, not here. But we got them, and that's the main thing. And we'll take the lantern to get the fuck out of there. So yeah, had I ulted here, that would have been a lot easier and a lot less drama to get that. But we got it, and that's the main thing. So we'll go back, and we'll get our warrior enchantment. You can get warrior, you can get Cinderhulk. They're the only 2 that I would suggest. Hecarim isn't that much of an auto-attacking champion, so the Devourer is not the best, and the Runic Echoes, he basically has no real AP scaling, like a little bit on his ult. Well, actually, it's a 1 AP scale on his ult and his W, but just get the other 2, one of the other 2. Just trust me on that. So I've explained what his Q does. It's a spammable thing. AoE. You can get it down to 2 seconds and just spam away in the middle of fights. His W will heal you. It has a cap on monsters. It does not have a cap on champions. So in team fights, you can just put that down and your teammates will heal you like crazy. And his charge, like I said, is a massive movement speed buff and does damage the longer you use it. And Hecarim his passive also used to have can pass through units. They've now changed that and put it on his E, so you can only pass through units while using your E. But it's not too big of a deal. I'm going in here. We're just going to go for the Raka, because if we go for the Severe, she's just going to heal, the Raka's just going to heal the Severe up, so you always focus the Rakas if you can. It's kind of like the opposite of what you normally do. You normally focus the ADC, but Soraka's just so much bullshit with her heals that I prefer to always focus the Raka. Alright, I'm going to try and ult behind this Soul to push him out. Like that. And we are kicking some serious ass at the moment. We are 5-1. I could probably kill this guy, actually. Yeah, I thought I was stronger than him. Even though I was half health and he was full health. Just the sheer warrior to his attack speed was gonna win that out for me. Alright, so next I want to get some boots. Normally I don't get level 2 boots too quickly, but with Hecarim, again, the faster you move, the more damage you do. So swiftness is an easy decision there for me. Then I get Trinity Force, and from there I tank up. So I'm going to start with this, because I want to get Sheen first. That's just a personal preference. You could get the Zeal, for the movement speed as well there. Or you could get the Phage. Basic attacks grant 20 movement speed, all the rest of it, all works. Really good items for Hecarim. But I like the Sheen just for the, you know, the enhanced auto attack and all that good stuff. Okay, smite that to get back to full health. Let's see if we can counter jungle this Rek'Sai. See if his blue is up. Or just kill this Rek'Sai. We don't have ult for 4 seconds. If we can see him. No, he's gone. Okay, well we got his Rek'Sai, no flash. Do you really want to fight me? I think you do, dude. Okay, let's just take care of these. Ward this up. And let's get this Scuttle Crab. So I'm an absolute beast right now. I don't think anyone can really fight me one-on-one. Okay, now the Soul has warded here, but again, I go so quickly that he can't really react to it. Ult over the wall. He's got nowhere to go. And he's dead. Now, yeah, ult is super good for engaging, obviously. Okay, they got that. That's fine. Super good for engaging. Also super good for getting away. Kind of like a Malphite ult, right? You can use this ult to... You can see the distance on it. You can use it to get over walls. So if someone's chasing you here, you can use it to jump this wall, or jump over this wall, or jump any wall, really. It's got such a range on it. You can use it to really go over any terrain. So obviously it's amazing for initiating, but if you need to use it to get away, definitely use it to get away. Now, Heck is also one of the champions that can solo the dragon quite effectively. I don't have a ward here, so this is a little bit risky, but I know that the Rek'Sai's there. So I'm not too worried. I can't really help out there unless I flash, which I don't really want to do. And I am getting a little low on health here, but with my smite I should be able to get it fine. There it is. So, Hecarim in Season 6, especially at the moment, it's patch 6.6. I am going to max my E second. In the past, I would have maxed my W second. But since they changed his passive onto his E, and they made it the further you travel now, the more damage you do and everything, they changed how the E works. I like maxing the E second. For the more damage and also for the lower cooldown on it, as it is kind of your signature spell, I guess, signature move. The ability to just run super fast and catch up to people, get away from people, all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, I would go Q first, 100%, then your E, and then your W. And let's end this Rek'Sai's day. I don't think we're going to get there without our ultimate. I don't even think we're going to get there without... Oh, yeah, we will. I was going to say, I don't even know if we're going to be able to get there without flash and ult, but we caught up quite efficiently there. He's got no boots. We got boots of swiftness, so that was pretty easy there. All right, let's take care of these cave things, tunnel things, and let's go and help this Darius. Okay, that somehow that ping went to where we were and not where we wanted to go. He's 2 levels above me. Without ult, this might be a little bit risky. He does have a lot of damage on him at the moment, and if he blinds me, it could be a bit of trouble. But I also have an immense amount of damage, and he doesn't have that much mana anymore. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to get him to go to turret, and then we're going to come around from the back. You see there, that's the damage I was worried about. the blind and then the immense amount of magic damage from his poison. So he got a shutdown on us. Probably not the best, to be honest. But we also got a shutdown on him. It's kind of a trade, although his shutdown was worth more. You can see here that he shut us down and their team got 450 gold, whereas my shutdown cost 300 gold. Had I had my ult there, it wouldn't have been an issue. I would have killed him, no worries at all. But if I had waited for my ult, Darius would have been back and he would have run and... So... That was a 50-50 decision there. I wasn't super happy about it, and yeah, I even mentioned that, you know, oh, I'm not sure about this, so you're gonna know when to pick your battles. But if I had been a Cinderhawk, Hecarim, I definitely would have gone in on that. But as a warrior, you know, I'm not that tanky. I've only got 1300 health. I do an immense amount of damage, but I can't take many hits just yet. So after the Trinity Force, I am going to tank up and go full tank from here. I have more than enough damage. Okay, we're going to go back and kill this Teemo again. Especially if he takes a few turret shots, which he did. Okay, we have ult now, so we should be able to smash this out. No, nope. He's just stronger. Okay, well, again, that was a bad mistake. Let's leave this team all alone. I've learnt my lesson. And I've mentioned it in other guides, you know, no one wants to see, well, I can't say no one. I don't, if I look up a guide for something, I don't want to see perfect plays where no one makes mistakes and stuff. I want to know what to do and what not to do. And what not to do is to go in against the fairly fed Teemo when he's got his shrooms all over the place and everything. Okay, let's get our... work towards our Phage. So how much more do we need? 700 more to get our Trinity Force. Once we tank up a bit, we'll be able to take on that Teemo, no worries. I think it's also the fact that he was 3 levels above us. If we're even levels, he wouldn't have been too much of an issue. Okay, Dragon's in 1 minute 20, so I don't need to worry about that just yet. Okay, you see the Sheen going to work there, does a lot of damage. And because of your Q is spammable, it keeps the Sheen effect proccing quite effectively. It's easy double kill. Again, the Sheen procs so much damage. Alright, is she going to get that? She's got it. Oh, no she doesn't. Alright, we're going to... Does she? I don't want to steal it. Oh, dude. That was way closer than... Oh, you got... Oh! The Ignite. I didn't want to steal that, but... maybe I should have just gone in, because that was way too close. Alright. Let's see if we can get this blue buff. If it's up. It is up. Sweet, that's ours for sure. And normally I get 2 stacks in my Q before I put my W on. But we've got more than enough damage to take care of that, so it wasn't too much of an issue. But early on, you want to get your 2 stacks in your Q before you proc your W. So that you can get more Q swings inside that W time frame. Okay, save the Darius there, which was good. Gonna get the fuck out of here. I can't do anything. Oh no, I'm dead. The shrooms do so much damage. So we've only died from this Teemo. And he's basically the only one on the team that's doing a hell of a lot. So from here, we're going to get magic resist. I love building Dead Man's Plate next. So like this, into this, into this, and then Dead Man's Plate. That's my favorite build. But we need magic resist. Luckily, Hecarim has a few magic resist items that complement it perfectly, one of which is Spirit Visage. So, the Spirit Visage, TY, you read it there, gives him health, tankiness, gives him magic resist, tankiness, gives him health regen, tankiness, cooldown reduction, good on every single character, and increases all healing received by 20%. Basically just makes his W way more effective. Well, 20% more effective, which is, you know, a fifth, so it's nothing to sneeze at. But it also makes him really tanky, so it's definitely a good item to grab. Okay, I'm coming in. And completely made Arby miss her shit. Kill it, kill it, kill it, yours! Okay, I'm not sure about the ult there, but I guess he died, that's the main thing. Alright, we can definitely kill both of these guys. Gotta go for the Raka first. Well, that just absolutely destroyed. And then we can ult her. Okay, she flashes. We have so much damage right now. Okay, let's get the dragon. Because we definitely can. I forgot to upgrade my trinket. That's more the fact that I'm doing commentary and trying to explain things and have just forgotten than doing it on purpose. So I'm going to get to my 2 stacks here and then put my W just so I heal up more from my Q. That wasn't bad from the soul. I'll give him that. That was a fairly good idea. But, he didn't get it, but that was a really good idea. Okay, let's go back. And actually, let's not go back, because we need like 200 gold for, to buy the Spirit Visage outright. We can kill you again. Nice. And now we can go back. Unless, the Severe stays around. Or Siva, or whatever, however you pronounce her. But she hasn't. Okay, Spirit Visage got. They have no MR. That's good. So, from here, Teemo's still the one doing the bulk of the damage. So, we're going to get more MR. And in doing this, we get... getting the more gives us both MR and damage. So, that's another sort of simple idea. So, he does have 2 decent MR... items in his potential build, but my normal build, if there wasn't an AP caster doing so much damage like Teemo is, would be the warrior into Boots of Swiftness, into Trinity Force, into Dead Man's plate, and then from there do whatever you need to do. But we don't really need the armor in this match. And the reason why the Dead Man's is good is because it gives you a lot of armor, it gives you a lot of health, and it also gives you movement speed. And as we've already discussed, movement speed on Hecarim is definitely good. Okay, let's keep maxing that charge second. What's the cooldown on their blue? 5 seconds, so we're going to grab that now. Just ward over here for safety, and I forgot to change my ward again. Okay, so Darius going to get away. Yes, he is. Let's grab the blue. Let's go in here. Get ourselves a double kill. Or not, because Teemo showed up. Damn you, Teemo! Yeah, nice. Okay, what about their red? We don't have vision on their red when it finished, so I'm going to ward this up so we do get vision on it, and I'm going to go back. Because there's no point attacking under a turret, and especially attacking a Teemo under a turret. We do need to push bot lane out. But that let me get the Hex Drinker. So, 173 MR, it's not bad. So we should be able to fight that Teemo quite effectively now. He does have mana magic pen here. So he's still going to hurt quite a bit, but nowhere near as much as he used to. If he builds a Void Staff or something, then we need to be a bit more careful. So Dragon's up in 2 minutes. We don't need to worry about that too much. Let's push this bottom out. Do a bit of split pushing. And I forgot my ward again. I'm just going to not try and remember the ward. Because I clearly seem to be failing about it. Now, the good thing about Hecarim split pushing is... okay, let's just grab this. You can use your E to get away. You know, like, what can they do? They can't chase you. Unless they have... like a Rammus or someone that can speed. Like the Severe ult is actually pretty good for that. But yeah, they were never going to catch that. And then if they did, you know, I could go to somewhere like here. Like I could run into here or something and then like use my ult to go through this wall and stuff. And I got a lot of escapes. So he's not a bad split pusher in that aspect. You can go and knock down turrets and get away fairly easily. You just got to make sure that when you're devastating charging, you don't right-click on someone because you will then attack them and stop your charge. So just make sure that you you know, you're clicking on the ground and not a person. So you see, I have no lifesteal, but just from using my my W on the jungle camps, I'm healing up quite nicely due to my Spirit Visage as well. Clear this out. And clear this out. And we're going to smite these wolves too. Now, I don't want to kill the wolves, the little wolves. I want to kill one of them if I can. And leave one. So that I've countered that camp. Whoop. I honestly did not mean to steal that. I devastating charge and I went to hit him, and then when I saw the ult come out, I'm like, oh fuck, move, and by that stage it was too late. Okay, the ult is up. No, the dragon is up and they're doing it. So let's go ruin whoever that is this day. I ulted there to stop him from being able to smite. I think he may have got the smite off anyway, but he died. And we got the dragon, so that's the main thing. Let's go back and get our... No, can't get it yet. We need another few gold. Now, my score is ridiculous. I mean, we're winning this game. Hey, they counted me. What jerks. Whatever, didn't. It just didn't load. My score is a bit ridiculous. That's because we're just smashing this opposition. And also, like I said, Hecarim was my main character. My main champion for quite a while. So... I'm pretty good with him, I guess, for my level, which is silver. I tend to always do fairly well. I would say out of 9 out of 10 games, not this great, but 9 out of 10 games, I definitely have a positive KDA. But that's what mains are for, right? You want to win, you play your main. Hecarim and Wukong, for what it's worth. Okay, let's smite this. So we've got vision if anyone comes into our jungle. We now have our Maw and our Spirit Visage. So we can basically take the Teemo on now, no worries. If we get low, the Maw's going to kick in and give us that shield, which is nice. So much damage. Go. Go take his blue. Damn mushrooms. Yeah, it's not up. Alright, let's just push this tower then. And I think they might be surrendering.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Maybe not. Alright, let's keep pushing this out. The good thing as well is when taking down turrets, you can use your Q, which doesn't actually do anything to the turret, but it procs your sheen, so you do more damage to the turret. Okay, we're gonna use that ult to get away here. I don't want to go in that bush in case there's a mushroom in there. Oh, they're still coming. I don't want to go in any bush. Just gonna go back here. And Arvy's come to clean up. And get cleaned up. Okay, from here, let us get... I'm just gonna get a Warmogs to be super annoying. So I can go into fights like that. Get out with, you know, a third health or something. Just wait for 10 seconds. Let the Warmog heal us up. Heals us up even quicker because of our Spirit Visage. Nice. And then, yeah. Warmog and Spirit Visage is a good combo. Alright, well, there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you learned something from that. If you did, please let me know. It was a pretty one-sided game. But I hope you picked up something about how to play Hecarim. He's awesome fun. Give him a go if you never have. Okay, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.